This is yet another book review of this, Bigfoot. The publishing company is Crestwood House. I remember first reading this book when I was about 14 years old, or 13 actually. Checked it out of our school library. But it was always in hardcover, never in paperback. As a matter of fact, until the 22nd Annual Ohio Bigfoot Conference, I'd never seen this book in paperback. I actually won this at the auction of the 22nd Annual Ohio Bigfoot Conference and Expo. And it's interesting. It's for the kids. This is a kid's book. You can tell by how thin it is. This is a kid's book. It's basically a primer, much like all the 70s books of the basic sightings, sightings of Bigfoot. Some of the early reports, some of the the classic cases, as I mentioned in my previous review. There's some interesting photographs of Peter Byrne. There's one of him in the snow. Here's a rare photograph, Peter Byrne. Here's a photograph of a young man holding a footprint cast. There's also another photo of Peter Byrne. This is just basically, you might say, this is a kid's book about Bigfoot. That's what it is. It's essentially, it goes through all the different theories, but broken down for the kids. Really hard to go wrong with a book like this. There's really not much else to say about it other than there's some rare photographs in it, and it's for the kids. I'm not about to give this book up, though, because it's a rare edition. This is a rare paperback edition, whereas you can only find this in hardback in some cases. This is a good collector's item. Not really much usage anywhere else. Besides, there's books that you can get today for kids on Sasquatch that are much more modern. This is the kind of book I grew up with. This is the kind of book I grew up with back in the 70s and into the mid 80s. The book actually came out in 1978. Crestwood House actually published several different books on different mysteries, such as UFOs, Bermuda Triangle, Monster Tales of Native Americans, the Loch Ness Monster, and Ancient Astronauts. They also published a series of hardcover books on movie monsters, and they were in orange. There were monsters such as Dracula, Frankenstein, or the Frankenstein monster, King Kong, Godzilla, Wolfman, Mummy, all that. This was done by the same publishing company. Anyway, I would give this a 4 out of 5 stars. This is for the kids. I did a quick read through of it. It's pretty basic. I mean, it's just basically anybody who's familiar with the history of the classic Sasquatch sightings and the classic Sasquatch reports. They'll know what to expect with this. So I do recommend getting it if you can find it, but keep it as a collector's item. Don't give it to your kids. This is a collector's item only. This is not to give to the kids. That's how I would recommend it being put in that vein, I should say. This is what I would recommend as far as for a collector's item. I would recommend getting this.